God doesn't always just whisper in your ear. God also will hit you over the head with a sledgehammer to make you listen. Make sure you listen to today's message. I guarantee you it's going to be a humdinger. We're going to have a little bit of fun. I just got done doing a fantastic webinar for speaking. Had a blast. I got something dialed in. I think it's going to be something special. That will be very close to the free webinars I will be doing on Monday that are not interactive, that are just educational, which I feel like is one thing that's been missing from the old arsenal. So, guys, like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video, midday edition of the Daily Truth. I'm Anthony Michael Russo. Little inspiration, motivation, and perspiration in about 5 to 7 minutes. Once you see this bad boy, go ahead and hit the like. Go ahead and put some comments. Let me know where you're watching from. I see some people just starting to tune in. Real quick, guys, I'm going to be talking about the Christian Entrepreneurship Club. I totally forgot to get the link for that. I'm going to see if I can find that while we're getting started, while you guys are sharing this video, doing all the fun things with it, because I want to go ahead and put it in the comments if I can. Christian Entrepreneurship Club. You know what? Just hit me up with the message on my Instagram. That's what I'll do. My Instagram is at Anthony Michael Russo. Hit me up with the DM if you want to learn more about it at the end of this video. If you're like, oh, I want to be a part of that group, the Christian Entrepreneurship Club. With that said, what I talk about in the beginning, tonight is Wednesday. It is Hump Day, also the day I do Toastmasters on steroids. Today would be the day to join. If you want, it is a free class. This could be, if I can just get finished with the funnel, this could be the last week where you'd be locked in at a certain pricing. It is free on Wednesday nights the first time you go. It's been free for a while, for everybody for a while, and then it's going to be $9.97 if you have taken or signed up for a speaking class to this point. It's free. First one's free. So go ahead and join tonight. Again, that's doubledownspeaking.com. All the other stuff, Make Wellness Peptides, Flex 30 is the time. Go to at Anthony Michael Russo. All the links are in there. Make Wellness is the peptides, bioprecision peptides that I take. I feel like I got spit all in my mouth. Blech, disgusting. And then what else? You've got all the gear that I rock at all times from Bethechange store, aka Awake Not Woke. The link is in there as well. Use Truth for 20% off. And Century H2O, best water you could put underneath your sink, in your house, on your shower, etc. Use Russo 10 for 10% off. Let's go. All right, we're moving on. Make sure you like this video, share a video, do all the things with this video. Let's get it popping. Today was one of those days that I just, sometimes God whispers in your ear. Sometimes God's like, tap, tap, tap. And you got to be really listening. Today was a day where God hit me with an absolute sledgehammer. Like, you have to listen to this verse, and I will tell you why. I woke up. I was up till 1:30 last night working on the webinar, and I woke up a little late this morning, about 7:45, 8 o'clock-ish, and I'm like, all right, I didn't have time to work out, but I'm like, I'm going to listen to something on YouTube. And YouTube has just been randomly spitting me out a guy interpreting a part of the Bible, reading it, and going from there, which is ironic. Never looked for it in the past. And this morning, I'm like, I want to look for it. Didn't even have to look for it. Opened up my YouTube. There it was. And it was a message, 11-minute message on Psalm 23. It looks like X is having some issues. It's right on Psalm 23 was, I forgot to mention, everybody, I don't have facial hair today. So the actual verse, it's one of the most well-known verses of the Bible. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He ladeth me beside still waters. Restoreth my soul. Leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Although I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. I did a whole presentation on speaking earlier, and all of a sudden I can't speak. Looks like X is down. Interesting. Thou protest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow in the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Why is this crazy that I am doing this today? Why am I doing Psalm 23? Why is this important? Well, fun fact for you. When I then went to my Wednesday morning Christian Entrepreneurship Club group where we do the prayer, where we do a Bible study and worship with Cody Cottle and his wife and the whole Christian Entrepreneurship Club, 40 people on the call. What did he choose to talk about today? Psalm 23. Like, all right, God, I'm listening. Do you ever have moments in your life where you're like, all right, God, I get it. I'm listening. I see you want me to, I get it. So today, that was it. So I'm like, all right, I really got to listen to this verse. And it is about being a shepherd. So or it's about God being our shepherd and being led by him and having just massive faith that you shall not want. So I'm going to break it down really quick for you. I want to make sure that you know there's two parts of this message. There is the Psalm 23 part of this message and the fact that God is going to be trying to talk to you on a daily basis. God is going to be trying to give you reasons to have faith. God is going to be trying to push you forward no matter what season your life you are in. So the first verse is, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So what's the truth on this is that God is our source. God is my source and sustainer. He's our source. The daily focus on this is, I lack nothing when I trust the one guiding me. Lack is a lie that the devil tells you. But when you have the shepherd, that is God leading you in your life, forcing you to listen to messages like this, it can be a complete mind shift for who and what you are, what you're going through. Verse number 2, he makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. What this means, because again, I got deeper into this, did some research, because if God's telling me to listen to this, clearly it's important. The truth is, rest is not a weakness. And this is from somebody that does not rest. But rest is not a weakness. It is a divine strategy. Sometimes you just have to relax. And even Kelly and I were discussing last night. She's like, I don't have time. I've got this. And I'm like, I'm the same. I don't know what to tell you. But at the same time, God is going, and it's weird because I remember wanting to tell her to just like take an hour and just relax, which I would never say typically. But like, I remember just like when you're in that moment, typically you want to work through it. But I'm like, maybe there just needs to be time for reflection and prayer. Maybe that would have been the right time for reflection and prayer. So God doesn't push us always into grind mode. He leads into restoration. That's part of verse 2. Verse 3, he restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. My path is about his purpose. As I just got done with this really great webinar that I gave, it's the more that I work on what my purpose is, to help people tell their story, help share their voice, help share the things that make them special so that they can help other people, I fall more in alignment with God because I'm trusting him and I'm doing what I believe is my purpose. When I feel off track, he restores me and realigns me. That's the faith that I have, not for my personal glory, but for his. Live with that intentionality first. God's direction is my correction. So next, verse 4, even when I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. So this one's a tough one because you automatically hear the valley of the shadow of death and you're thinking like he's walking with you as you're about to go pass on or die or whatever it is. It's not that. He's walking you into the valley, all these valleys that we go through, all the struggle that we go through. These valleys are not the earthly permanence that is death. It is the valley that is our struggles, and those struggles are temporary. The shepherd is eternal. The shepherd is our guide. I do not fear the shadows when I walk with the light, when I'm walking in the light. Fear has no authority. So our fear of everything going wrong, our want for all these things, and our limited mindsets has no authority when we have his presence with us. Again, things I need to hear when we go through these seasons in life. Verse number 5, almost done. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. The message on this, God blesses us boldly even when we are under pressure. He doesn't remove the enemies. He elevates us in front of them. He puts us in front of them. So we don't want God to just strike people down and kill our competitors. He wants to lead us in a way where maybe both of us can succeed, but maybe we push even further. Favor isn't quiet. It's table turning. Whoop. Here you go. Verse number 6, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. The truth is, his goodness chases me to greatness. His presence anchors me. So when you are going through these issues and then seeking a positive change on the other side, remember that goodness and mercy follow those that will dwell in his love and belief and faith. So I'm not followed by failure. I'm followed by favor. That's what that verse means. So why is this? I'm going to wrap it up right here because I've gone way over, but I think that this one is really, really important, because the reason I think it's really, really important is, what are the odds? I know Psalm 23 is a well-known verse. It's one of the things we talk about. What are the odds that I wake up, God chirps it in my ear on a YouTube, and then an hour and a half later, or an hour later, however much longer later, I get on and like, today we're doing Psalm 23. And it's like, okay, I get it. Time to listen. And fact is, the Lord is my shepherd. I mean, he can't be giving me any better signs. So the truth is, God is going to be providing a roadmap in your life. Listen to the signs. One of the students in my class right now, Donna didn't know why she was taking a speaking class, except for it was like God told her she had to do this now. That's why she's in my class. And it's because she has a very godly message. She's so much potential. And I'm using her as an example because it's that same conversation. Like, I don't know why I'm taking this class, but everything's falling into place at the right time. And I feel like I needed to do this to get my voice out there and share my relationship with God. That's what she said. So the truth is, we all have gifts, we all have a message, and we all have a story for other people. Sometimes listening to God, always listening to God, is going to put you on the path that you need to be at right in this moment, because God is our shepherd. Very spiritual, godly message today. I know, not always that way, but today that was not on my bingo card for what I was going to talk about, until God wham, sledgehammer, top of the head. That's what I got for you tonight. Again, it's Wednesday, and 2 up from right now, unless you're watching on OBBM, which then it'll be morning on the next Wednesday, whatever. Go to doubledownspeaking.com. We're about 2 hours and 34 minutes away from this evening's class. I want to see you then. It'll be a good time. It'll be a great time. It is Toastmasters on steroids, a workshop. Please join me. I see you, Ryan or Brenda, whomever this is. So join me tonight. Go to doubledownspeaking.com. Go to @AnthonyMichaelRusso. You guys are loving the facial hair. The facial hair will probably be growing back by this evening. If you want to find out more about Christian Entrepreneurship Club or any of the different things that I do with speaking, with Make Wellness Peptides, with the water, just go to @AnthonyMichaelRusso on Instagram. What's up, Brenda? On Instagram, and go ahead and check that out. That'll be all of them. Truth for 20% off on the gear that I typically rock. Russo 10 for 10% off on the Century H2O. Make Wellness Peptides. You can make some money off of it if you want to be an affiliate. And I'll put the Christian Entrepreneurship Club link in there. What's up, little boy? Look how young I look. Kelly. Oh, that's Kelly. I thought that was Kevin Allen and Kelly Allen. I should know that it's Kelly and I shouldn't make those mistakes. It's because there's no picture. Why is there no picture? All right. Take it easy, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. God bless. Don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being. And that's what I got for you.